will shoot you right down off of your feet.
Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. I love the way you walk, and I love the way you talk. When you walk that walk, and you talk.
I want to welcome everybody to this edition of the Victory Fishing Show. I'm your host, Brian Saunders. We've got a special morning plan this morning, fishing with Captain Dave Stewart over at Knee Deep Charters out of Minnesota, and Captain Gary Dubiel, Spec Fever Guide Service here out of Oriental. Hope to be catching some old drum on light tackle using popping corks and DOA. What's this new bait called? The paddle tip, what's it called?
Airhead.
Airhead, that's right, the Airhead. So stay tuned, hope to show you some good footage of us catching some nice drum here. Now we're working this just like you do. Working this just like you do normal if you're trout fishing or drum fishing.
Right, no need to be in a hurry. Lots of noise and no hurry. Aggressive, though.
Gary, do you ever, you never put like scents on the, you don't have to or nothing, they just.
Don't overcomplicate this.
Well, that's, hey,
This is like falling off the log.
During your seminar, that's what you kept saying.
I anticipate a bite at any minute. No scent, no sign of fish, no nothing. We're going to get bit.
Gotcha.
You got Airhead on too, Gary? You got jerk
Yeah,
red and white.
Oh, I just saw, that's bait. That's bait popping over here.
One on, fish on. Is there a question on the bite?
Not a question at all, and I saw him come up, boys.
Right at the boat.
At the boat. I mean, I was sitting there thinking, why am I still popping this?
Right behind you.
Coming at your cork, Dave.
Get out of the way.
I mean, he hit it at the boat.
Victory fishing at its best.
There you go, baby. Boy, I tell you what. Captain Gary has developed an awesome way of catching these old drums, and I'm gonna tell you, this beats soaking a bait on the bottom anytime. Now I'm gonna tell you. Good gosh, boy, if that don't get you excited right there, I don't know what would. God have mercy. Slow down, baby. Slow down.
Now look, if you gonna keep playing, we're gonna keep fishing.
Keep fishing, because he's gone. How much line you got on this thing?
Enough. Just slow down in a second. See if we can get a triple hooked up.
That'd be awesome. I mean, he was right here at the boat and he took off again.
Holler when you get up close.
He's coming right here towards your cord, under your cord right now. Right here.
That little one.
Oh, wait. Oh, come on, baby. Don't do this. Motor. All right, we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
Holy cow. This reminds me of my king mackerel fishing days. There he comes. There's the cord. No.
fight out of them like this than you do.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Them bigger chunks of bait.
Well, it's like topwater fishing, man. You see him come up and hit.
I can smell it. I smell it too. Smell it. There it is right there. You're getting ready to hook up.
Come here, right here.
You're getting ready to hook up there. There's the slick right there. Ain't that pretty?
That is just gorgeous. Look at that airhead just hanging right out of his mouth.
Alright. There you go.
Let me get you a little slack here. Oh my gosh, let me sit down.
Just your quick shot there. How was that?
Oh, Captain Gary, awesome, brother.
Look.
Awesome.
Did that DOA airhead do it?
Look at the bait hanging right out of the corner of his mouth.
Leave it right there. Leave it right there. Get you a good shot of it right there.
Oh.
Now that's what it's all about.
Always holding it underneath here. Gonna release her now.
Good job, good job.
Thank you, Jesus.
Mr. Victory.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, she's already kicking. Yeah, she's getting there. Come on, baby. You're there. There she goes. Woo! Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, boys. Thank you. That was well worth getting up at 3 o'clock for right there.
You sure it won't just for that biscuit and that ride you had in this morning with a lovely lady?
I can eat a biscuit any morning. I tell you what's cool about that bite right there is I was popping it. Got it right to, I was probably 5 feet from the boat, getting ready to reel it in. I kept popping it a couple more times and saw that old drum come up there and just nailed the bait. It's like, that's awesome. Just to come up and see that, completely awesome. Awesome thing.
Follow that up. About like we were topwater rock fishing, they'll follow right to the boat.
Yeah, it takes them a few seconds sometimes with when that noise for them to locate it, because they're coming, they're exploring that sound. That sound sounds like them, sounds like bait. They can come a long way off, and so unlike coming in here and soaking bait or throwing just a jig with that cork, the noise from that cork is going to pull those fish in from a distance. And you get a lot more bites than you'll get with any other method.
DOA is a manufacturer of fishing lures, soft plastics, out of Stewart, Florida. Captain Mark Nichols, he's the man. He developed these baits and still to today develops and fishes them. Myself and Gary, we fish them exclusively for all species in the area. This is the new Airhead. That's what we're using today. I've got it rigged up with a VMC 7/0 heavy wire weighted hook. And we use the DOA popping cork. That's the way we're fishing today. Different colors. They've got on a red and white. I've got on the, I'm brain dead this morning. I know this is as good as it be, but it's my glow bait.
Is that just to catch special fish, or?
We're using this strictly for the drum, but we catch trout, rock, and everything on this Airhead. Very good bait, made in the United States of America. Let's go fishing.
Listen at that, boy. Gosh, that's awesome.
Brian, would you anticipate in this short a period of time having that many bait bites, having 2 bait bites, 3? Basically, we had one miss the cord. That's quick.
That's real quick. I would never anticipated that.
Yep.
This is what you call thinking out of the box, right here. Doing this.
Iowa haired, hanging on.
Where are you, Captain Dave?
Straight out.
Straight out?
Straight side 2 out. I I remember the name of my bait now. It's Arkansas Glow. I couldn't think of it earlier. I was brain dead.
It's too early for you. You were
Well,
nervous.
I was nervous.
You were nervous about being on that camera.
I had a lady. Now, it wasn't camera. I had a lady real close to me taking pictures.
Oh, doubled up.
Doubled up.
Lord.
Doubled up. Come on, get up here. Get up here and get you one on.
Where are you running? That way?
Running that way.
Okay.
Let's get a triple. I'll get back here and I'll handle the net and everything. We'll each do our own. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Hey, Gary. Sweet. What do you say, Mr. Victory?
That's awesome, baby. That's awesome. Let me get hooked
We
up.
got a double. You reckon you can get one?
We're going to get a triple.
I'll get the net.
You keep the camera. I'll get the net.
Well, I wasn't going to drop the camera.
No, don't drop that camera.
I was going to
I'll drop it.
I was going to do both.
Got some shoulders on.
Yep. It's nice fishing.
You're more towards the bow now. It's 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Dave's off the back. So I'm going to split
This
y'all.
one here is heading upriver.
A quick note on playing a big fish on light tackle. Now we got 30-pound braid on this. Pretty stiff rod, light but stiff. But if you notice when I have this side pressure on the fish, you see that blank bend right down in the handle. That's going to give you maximum pressure. If you hold that rod high, all you're getting is a tip. But a lot less pressure on that fish. Once you got that side pressure, you can control his head and get him coming right back to you.
Yeah, this one's wanting to come to me a little bit now. I think he's realized who's got hold of him, huh? He said, I know who's got me.
Come on, baby. Hit up real quick. Let's get a triple.
Mark Nichols, where are you at today, boy? Huh? Making any headway, Gary?
Get close.
I'm getting up here where I'm going to get a look at him. Yeah, there he is.
Look at that. That is awesome.
He saw us and decided to go somewhere else.
Here you go. Let me get the net. He's little?
Yeah. I don't think he'll make 40
Oh, gosh.
This one here. You know, this reminds me of previous years, Gary. You get those 38s and 40s, they tend to fight better than the bigger ones.
Yeah.
I don't know if this one, unless my eyes deceive me, is going to be much more than 40.
Mine's not.
How do you cut it on right
Yeah,
here?
this
Right
one will
there.
make 40, but
All right, let's go ahead and take mine. Grab that low on the net.
Yeah. Oh, this is a male. You can hear him drumming. A male right there.
Yep. Only the boys make noise.
Step in that, we're going to make this one real quick and get us a pretty. Let's get a double shot for BOA.
Yep. All right, where you at, Captain Dave?
All right, to you first, ready?
Yep, bring him on. You get him up a little bit. He's a nice one. That's a big boy right there.
Take the girl. I think that little boy was chasing that girl.
Ready? Yep. She ain't though. I need to go back and watch the motor. boy.
Just leave it right there. I'll bring the head in. There you go. Pull straight up.
Yeah.
Pull straight up with your net. Grab your handle up. Handle up. There you go. Good job there, net man.
Oh, Lord. Woo!
Gary, you got yours up there? We can get up front?
Yep, I'm ready to go.
You got your bait in there, Birdie?
Yep.
Will you,
I'll take the
oh,
camera.
sweet baby. About somebody follow me with my rod.
Here you go, I got it.
There's another male. 2 males. Oh, you get nasty. Am I gonna get nasty with you?
Let's see. He's about ready. There he goes. He's ready. See his fins out like that good? Beautiful. He's ready. Come on, baby. There he goes. Thank you, Jesus. Woo, that's a beautiful picture when they swim off like that. That's awesome.
These males, you can actually hear them drumming underneath the water when you. There you go. He's hurting.
A big old flick inside the creek there.
Yep.
Traditionally, this old drum fishery, we call old drum fishery, adult red drum fishery, was a nighttime cut bait ordeal. People would come out in the middle of the night, spend all night long soaking bait on the bottom. And some years back, we started fishing more and more in the daytime. And over a couple year period of time, I've kind of come up with the idea that these fish don't necessarily just eat cut bait. So, you know, we've adapted going from trying to fish jigs and so forth to actually fishing this cork rig and having great success with it, not only catching fish on artificials, but catching fish all day long. It's a lot more exciting, and don't need the mess and expensive bait. And obviously, as we already proved this morning, it's very, very successful. But you know, we've kind of changed whole mentality of that you need scent, you need chum slicks, you need all that. Few things to pay attention to out here, looking for bait, looking for slicks. But you do not have to see the fish with this. The noise brings them to you.
What you got there, buddy?
Look at it, look! That's one of them right there.
Which way is he going?
He's going out there to the deep water.
All right, let's see if we can double up.
He's right here at 12 o'clock to me. Oh, you might just, nope, you almost went over me.
Where you at?
Now, you need to pull yours that way. He's now running that way.
All right, let's see if we can't get a double up.
Go at about, what, 2 o'clock? All right, we got him turning now. That's right. Come on. Boy, if they can't peel off some line, can't they? Awesome!
How many corks did you bring for Brian to buy this morning?
Well,
Wait a minute, I thought that was part of my compensation.
compensation.
Yeah, for videoing and production.
Compensation.
All right.
You tell them about the guy too. Yeah, the guy.
What?
And look,
Do you take lunch? Can I
did
pay
you
him up
did you
with-
not read the bottom line of the contract? How much we charge just for our presence?
Oh,
You all got a biscuit.
and I even had a bomb biscuit.
Oh, hey, this is, we're like a dog now. Give a dog a biscuit. Yeah. I see where you're going. Get out of my way. Let me get back over here. I see where you're going.
right here now. Woo! It'll wear you out. Oh, he's seen the boat. Stay on, baby. He's running straight back. I tell you what, now they could turn on a dime too. Look at him. Look at him back there.
That's nice. Every bit of 24 inches.
Every bit of 24. So I can keep
Across the top of the head.
Yeah.
We'll hop in and grab this.
Yeah, we ain't gonna double up this time.
I thought he was going to take a run under the bow right there. There he goes.
Another one for victory fishing.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
He don't like the boat, boys.
The boat or you?
It could be me because I'm kind of ugly. Look at that rascal. Holy cow. Gosh. Look at that thing.
That's a nice.
God. That's one of them right there, boys.
That's a 48 or so.
That's one of them. So I'm tell you what, if this don't get your heart pumping and get you excited, whoo, you need a transfusion.
Come on, now, out your way.
I thought he was done.
There you go, thinking again.
There you go, yeah. There he is. Yep, he's done. Holy cow.
Probably a 50.
Holy, thank you, Jesus, baby. Gosh, y'all.
Female. Best female.
Holy cow.
Females will usually tend to be bigger this time of year because they can pull a row and everything too, heavier.
Let's check something out.
And them males are full of stuff too. You know, they don't carry the weight.
Oh, she's heavy.
Ryan, you want a world record?
A world record?
Yes, sir.
You daggone right I'd love a world record. Alright, today I want to talk to you about the ordinary becoming extraordinary. And that's what happened on today's show. A fishing trip with Captain Gary Dubiel and Captain Dave Stewart that surpassed all expectation. We shot enough video to produce 2 shows. We caught lots of fish, and the cherry on top is that I may have a possible IGFA world record. So you're going to have to stay tuned to the next episode of the Victory Fishing Show to find out if that happens. But you know, God works and operates like that a whole lot. You know, all we got to do is look at Matthew 1:18 through 25, which is the birth of Jesus Christ himself. Matthew 8:3, the unclean man with leprosy suddenly becoming clean from a touch from Jesus. The storm calmed by a simple rebuke from Jesus in Matthew 8:26, I think it is. The paralyzed no more. Matthew 9:6, and then there's Jesus walking on the water in Mark 6:48 through 49. And you know, all ordinary days that suddenly became extraordinary. I mean, think about it. 4,000 people were fed with 7 loaves of bread and a few small fish. And the kicker was that the disciples went around when it was all said and done with that and picked up 7 basketfuls of leftovers. The ordinary becoming extraordinary. That's my Jesus. That's my God. So what do you do with a man who does such things? What do you do with a God that likes to hook an extra in front of ordinary? Well, I know what I did on January 25th, 1985. I gave all that I was, which wasn't much, to all He is. An ordinary day in the life of Brian Saunders became extraordinary. So, I want to leave you with this question today. How about you? Are you willing to let God hook an extra in front of your ordinary? Well, God bless you. Until next time, we'll see you on the water.